Hey Maximizers, welcome back to my channel. My name is Crystal. I am a coupon strategy coach and I'm here to help you save money by shopping with a purpose. And for today's video, I want to share with you how I make time to coupon and how you can do it too without spending hours per week. Literally the first thing or one of the first things people say to me when they're like, I want a coupon, but I don't have all that time to be clipping coupons and spending hours in the store. Newsflash, you don't have to. And I don't. I do not spend multiple hours. I think at most, because I'm doing, couponing for YouTube, I may spend about 90 minutes per week, if that, actually preparing to coupon. And then my time in the store now is like less than 40 minutes in each store. I typically only do Walgreens and CVS each week. So altogether, between my travel time, I'm usually out couponing about 3 hours. And that's because it takes me time to drive to the stores, drive to each store, drive back home. But in store time, it's only around like 30 to 40 minutes in each store, which is great because I did once upon a time spend hours in the store and hours at home preparing. But I had a signature shop with a purpose method that I teach inside my Money Saving Academy that really helps you simplify your process for shopping so you do not have to spend hours preparing. So I'm going to share with you a little snippet of that signature framework that I have created to help you coupon in the time that you have. So let's dig right in. First things first, you have to decide that couponing is something that you're going to make time for. Anything that's important to you, you make time for it, whether it be your kids, your spouse, your job, to cook dinner, whatever it is, you make time for it. And you need to treat couponing the same way. Couponing is going to save you money. Saving money is going to allow you to get more of what you want. What I want right now is a new car and then a new house. So couponing allows me to have more money to put into my savings account for my new car. It allows me to have more money to pay off my credit card debt so my credit score can go up so I can get a good interest rate on said car. So couponing is going to help you get to where you want to go. So you've got to decide right now that you're going to make time for it. Even if you have to spend 2 hours a week preparing, is that worth the $50 to $100 that you're going to save every week? For me, yes. Investing 2 hours to save $100 sounds amazing. I'm here for it. Sign me up. But you have got to make that decision. Next tip is you have to make couponing fit into your schedule and do not allow the shiny object syndrome of you trying to go to 17 stores every week to fit around your life. What I mean is you are going to determine how much time you're going to spend couponing versus just going to every store and allowing it to eat up your time. And I'm going to talk to you about how to do that. And then third, you need to decide where you're going to find the time because time is finite. We have 24 hours a day. 8 of them we're going to spend sleeping. So you literally only have 16 hours of like working hours. If you're someone who works 8 hours a day, so that brings you down to 8 hours. Subtract 2 hours of travel time. You literally have 6 hours a day to literally do what you want. So you have to decide how you're going to reallocate all of your time so that you can actually fit in couponing and the couponing prep. Because I'm going to give you a little secret. The hard work of couponing starts at home. I'm going to say that again. The hard work for couponing starts at home. The store is the easy part. At home is the hard part, and this is why. You want to make time to create your breakdowns, to look up coupons, and decide what you're going to buy. And the first way you can do that is by reallocating your non-productive time. I want you to spend a week or two and kind of notate where you're spending your time. If you have an iPhone, I want you to open it up and there's an app, it says screen time. I want you to see how much time you're spending on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn. How much time are you spending on these sites, okay? And once you see how much time you're spending and wasting per day, just aimlessly scrolling, how much of that time can you reallocate? So I'm going to tell you a little story, all right? Before I started my YouTube channel in August of 2018, I was like really struggling on the inside, not knowing what I wanted to do with my side hustle, not knowing what business I really wanted to have to leave my 9 to 5. And I decided to look at my phone and I saw how much time I was spending on Instagram and on Facebook. And it was disgusting the amount of time that I was spending on my phone. So I said, I'm going to take a week off from social media. I'm going to pray and meditate and talk to the Lord. And I'm going to decide what I'm going to do. So I had a long talk with myself. And I deleted the apps off my phone completely. And I saw how much time I actually had to do stuff. And then at the end of that social media fast, I decided to start my YouTube channel. And then practically I would post on Instagram, I'd post on Facebook, I'd engage after I posted my videos and stuff. But literally, I got back like 5 hours a day, literally, by not being on social media. So I've reallocated all of that time and put it into my YouTube channel. I still to this day do not know how I posted 7 to 10 videos a week, worked a 9 to 5, was somebody's mother. It's insane the amount of things I got done because I was very, very, very focused and I really wanted my YouTube channel to do well. You need to do the same thing with couponing. See where you're excessively spending your time. Maybe you are a Netflix person and you watch, 8 hours of Netflix a day. Can you cut that back to 4 and then use those other 4 hours to actually prepare to coupon? And then on the rest of the days, you can be even more productive with other things around the house. Number 2, you can multitask. So one thing I like to do is while I'm watching my Netflix shows, I actually pull up my store apps. And I will look through my CVS app and I'll click coupons of things I know I'm going to buy. I do the same thing for Walgreens. I do the same thing for BJ's. Those are the main stores I go to. And I also do the same thing for Target Circle offers. I just go through while I'm watching a show and I just clip anything that I think I might buy. Easy. So then on Friday or Saturday, before I go shopping on Sunday, I also, when I'm watching a Netflix show or when I'm watching Big Brother, because that's what I'm watching right now because it's summertime, I'll get out my breakdown and I'll decide these are the 5 deals I'm doing at CVS. These are the 7 deals I'm doing at Walgreens. And look, I'm going to go to Target this week and I'm going to do these 3 deals. Literally, I'm multitasking. I'm watching my favorite show. Sometimes I'm watching a show with Kinsley and I'll just take a few minutes, like 15 minutes, to just choose what deals I'm going to do. I don't do the in-depth breakdowns. I literally just decide I'm going to do this Colgate deal. I'm going to do this hair care deal. I'm going to go to Target to do that soft soap deal. I just decide what deals I'm going to do. And then the day before couponing, usually on Saturday, I carve out 30 minutes of uninterrupted time to make my breakdowns. And that's when I sit down and I decide, all right, I'm doing the soft soap deal. What soft soap am I getting? I go to the Target app. I see how much the soft soap is. I go to the CVS app. I go to the Walgreens app. I price everything and I create the breakdowns. So all in, I've probably only spent 90 minutes throughout the week preparing. So when it's time for me to go to CVS and Walgreens on Sunday, it's there. And whatever day I go to Target, my breakdown's already done. So how can you multitask, right? To do 2 things at once, actually, right? How, in what ways can you multitask so that you're able to get your couponing prepped for, but then you're also doing something else that you enjoy? The other tip with multitasking, I'm creating videos for YouTube, but you're consuming YouTube, right? So while you're washing the dishes, can you prop up your phone and watch my top deals video or your favorite YouTubers deals video so you know what deals you want to do? If you are someone who doesn't drive to work and someone drives you, you take an Uber, what have you, maybe you take public transportation, whip out your phone and watch a deal video while you're going to work. One other thing I used to do is my lunch breaks at work, whenever I wasn't eating with like coworkers, I'd prop open my phone and I'd do my breakdowns. But if you're watching YouTubers, if you're watching your favorite Instagram people, watch an IGTV or watch a YouTube video on your lunch break. So while you're eating, you can at least see what deals are good for the week. And then when you get home, you can decide, all right, I saw Crystal do this deal. I saw Gina do this deal. I saw Star do this deal. And these are the 3 that I want to do. And then bam, all you have to do is make a breakdown that works for your family. Next tip is to put this time on your calendar. So if you're not going to multitask, you're like, Crystal, I don't want to work on my couponing while I'm watching the show. Fine. But you need to decide, all right, on Wednesdays from 6 to 7, that's going to be couponing time. And then Saturdays, in the evening before I go to bed from 9 to 10 is going to be couponing time. You need to decide when you're going to be working on your breakdowns if you don't want to do it the way that I've said previously, right? You need to put it on your calendar and make it non-negotiable. So that way you know, Wednesdays, I'm going to sit down at 6 o'clock and I have 1 hour to work on my couponing. That could be you looking up the deals. That could be you creating your breakdown. That could be you grabbing your coupons, clipping them, printing them, getting your inserts, whatever it looks like for you, put it on your calendar. And then the other tip is with putting it on your calendar, you also want to choose the day that you plan to shop. I always do CVS and Walgreens on Sundays. If I'm busy or if I'm with family, my backup day is Monday. I know that. It's a routine. My body's ready for it. I have a running calendar reminder on my phone that says CVS and Walgreens at 10 a.m. on Sundays. Put it on your calendar. Make it non-negotiable. Decide what days you're going to shop and what days you're going to prep. You need to put this into your life as if it's a non-negotiable thing, like grocery shopping. I do the same thing with grocery shopping. We typically grocery shop on Wednesdays, and then sometimes we do grocery shopping on Sunday. But our main day to grocery shop is Wednesdays. Our backup day is usually Sundays for the weeks that we actually go. So that way we're not tempted to go to the stores all these other times. Our time is locked in. We know what we're going to do. Our list is ready, and we can actually get what we need. So I know I gave you a lot of tips, but I wanted to share with you what we do to make couponing manageable in our life, and it does not have to take you hours. But one thing my coach said, that I forget what philosopher said it, but things will take as much time as you give them. So if you give yourself an infinite amount of time to coupon, it's going to take you forever. But if you sit down and you say, I have 1 hour on Wednesdays, I have 1 hour on Saturdays to prep. You might not even need that 1 hour on Saturdays if you get it all done on Wednesday or vice versa. And then if you decide, I'm going to shop, I'm going to coupon on Sunday, or I'm going to coupon on Monday, and you put it on your calendar, that's it. That's all the time it will take, because that's the time that you gave yourself, and then you can move on about your life. Last thing I'll say is, you should not be clipping every single coupon in the inserts. It's not for you. If you're not going to use the coupons, don't clip them. And do not try to go and do multiple stores. If you're a new couponer, 1 to 2 stores max per week. If you're trying to shop at 5, 6, 7 stores, that's why you don't have time, y'all. So simplify it. 1 to 2 stores, choose your day to prep, choose your day to shop, go about your business. If you have any other questions, let me know down in the comments. My Money Saving Academy is the place that you want to be. If you're like, Crystal, this sounds great, but I need help. The doors to the Money Saving Academy close on August 6th, okay? So you won't be able to enroll in the Money Saving Academy again for a few months. Now, what it is a 6-month group coaching program where I help you save up to $300 every single month by shopping with a purpose. Now, this is going to help you see the money that you save and be intentional with it. So if you're ready to buy a new car, buy your kids' school's clothes, go grocery shopping without having to worry if your card is going to be declined. If you are tired of not knowing where all your money goes on payday, the Money Saving Academy is for you. I help you create strategies that allow you to see that money that you save and be intentional with your time and your money. So go to moneysavingacademy.com to sign up. It's $1 a day to learn how to save up to $10 per day. So it's an amazing value. And again, doors close on August 6th, and you can get your first month for 50% off. Just go to moneysavingacademy.com and you can start with us for literally $17. So I want to thank you guys so much for your love and support. I appreciate each and every one of you. Stay safe out there as you're shopping, and as always, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.